Praise God who's worthy to be praised this morning. Let's give God all the honor, the grace, the glory, and everything. Yes, he's done it again, even when he didn't have to with our stinking shadow selves. Good morning, y'all. This morning, I want to talk to you guys real quick about pride and the king of Judah, which is King Amaziah. And you can read this story in the 2nd Chronicles, chapter 25, verse 19. I studied on it this morning. And it's a powerful lesson in this story. You know, it's about the dangers of pride, the importance of humility, right? And it also makes you ask the question to yourself. Make you ask the question to yourself. Why do I not often trust God with my plans? Especially when things seem like it's not going my way, your way, whoever way. But it's only God's way, God's will, God's way. If God not in it, neither am I. And we have to get that way. And this is why we often struggle, you know, when we're trying to create plans and we're trying to do things in life and we're trying to achieve goals because we don't have enough trust. We can talk about God all day long. We can display, you know, humility and honor and stuff like that all day long. But if deep down inside, we're not really wholeheartedly, honestly trusting in God with our plans, then it goes against everything, right? It goes against our own logic, right? And preparations for real. So back to the story. Amaziah's pride in this story grew so big, right? So big, disobedient, didn't listen to God, didn't trust God with his plans. And he knew God was the king, right? After he achieved the military success, his arrogance set the stage for his downfall. So sometimes we achieve things and your arrogance set the stage for your downfall. So that's why you tread lightly and be careful of how you treat people along the way as you becoming successful. Pride, you have to get rid of it. You have to put it on the shelf and just cover it all up, right? And then ask yourself today, is pride getting in the way of who I am or who I'm supposed to be? Am I obeying God? Am I trying to make plans on my own without even involving God? Am I too prideful? You know, these are the questions that we need to ask ourselves because we could never be too big. We would never be bigger than God. We would never be bigger than God. And when it comes down to pride, that's the number one thing that messes us up on our journey. You get what I'm saying? Because we put our chin up and our chest out, but we forget about the ones we need to help, the ones we need to go back and get, the ones we need to teach and lead, right? Part of my affirmation daily. So today I want you to reflect in areas of your life where you have experienced success and victory and everything went well, right? Are you giving God any glory? Or are you praising yourself? When everything's all good, everything's flowing the way it's supposed to flow, money going the way it's supposed to go, bank account looking nice, everything's happening, the dots is connecting, the T's is crossing. Are you giving God the glory? Or are you allowing pride to take root inside of you and giving yourself the glory? This is questions we need to be asking ourselves today. Am I too prideful? Am I allowing pride to take root in my life instead of allowing God to take root? We have to ask ourselves that. Because all our achievements and gifts come from above. They come from God. Whether you want to believe it or not, they come from above. And I am here to tell you and deliver you this message because why? I always have something to say and God is always talking to me, right? So this morning, I want you to reflect on that and ask yourself those questions. Pray for a heart that remains humble. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Pray for a heart that remains humble at all times, even in times of success, right? And for the wisdom to stay aligned with God's will. I'm going to say it again. In order for the wisdom to stay aligned with God's will, you're going to have to cut that pride out and put it on the shelf. Get rid of it. Right? Because you are never, ever bigger than God. And if you're not putting God in the forefront of your business, it will never work. See, you can go to the top fast, but you can come down crashing even faster. And it's so funny how those very same people, right, that we had our nose turned up at and we thought we was better than and this and that and the other, be the same ones that we have to come across when we fall down. So again, ladies and gentlemen, friends, frenemies, family, social media world, you're going to have to dust yourself off and put that pride to the side. God don't like prideful people. He does not like boasters and braggers. And if you think I'm just saying this, dust off that Bible and get it out. The time is now. Get yourself together and get that pride out the way. And don't let nobody else in their prideful ways get in your way. Because you are chosen to complete a mission. Whatever that mission is, I don't know. It's between you and God. But you're going to have to figure it out because, see, you're not in control of your destiny. You can dictate and direct all day long, but at the end of the day, and the day is going to end, we have only one creator. Nobody come before, nobody come after. So it's time to tap in wholeheartedly, lay flat on our face sometimes, and ask God to remove our pride and give us a humble heart. God bless you, your families, and everybody that you connected to this Friday morning. I love you all, and I'm always going to come on here with a message because God is always talking to me. And I know sometimes y'all probably say, this girl, but yes, this girl is on fire. Mwah, mwah. Take that message with you. Good morning.